So welcome to our class, Tao. Today it's an amazing day. Well, night in your local time. So
Yeah,
Tao, let's see. What do you remember about our previous class? What did we talk about in our last class?
we talk about the dark of Arabian war.
Okay. So we are going let me share my screen to you so that
Yeah,
we can refresh a little bit. So let me share my screen to you. Okay, so let me just go back to the presentation. Okay, let me know if you can see this.
yes,
Okay, it was our previous class, all right? We were
right,
talking about the Duke of Edinburgh, all right? So
yeah,
we talk about that, the Duke of Edinburgh, and then before we mentioned the Duke of Edinburgh Award, all right? So
yeah,
and I mentioned to you that an award it is a prize, all right?
right,
It's something that you may win, all right? So
right,
in addition to this, we were reading this in regards of the sense and in regards of the sense. And then we mentioned that there are like four things, all right, four activities to
uh,
achieve, all right, to achieve the award. And those four activities are number one, go on
uh,
an expedition. What is the next one?
uh, education and
Learn.
learn about, uh, learn a new practical or social skill
Okay, learn a new practical or
or social skill.
social skill. Okay, the next
Yeah,
one,
is take on a physical challenge.
take on a physical challenge. And the last
Yes.
one,
It's the voluntary work helping people or environment.
that is correct. So that's pretty much was the reason or what we talked before in our previous class, all right? And then
Right.
those four activities were essential to get that award. Okay, so
Yes.
then we practiced with some verbs. We completed this exercise, things that we could do, like do a voluntary work, go on an
Um,
expedition, write a plan, spend time, do an activity, okay,
yeah.
and learn a new skills. It was part of the vocabulary
Yes.
we saw before in our last class. Okay, we also have this matching exercise, but today, so we're gonna do something different. Okay,
Yes. Okay.
so today we are gonna be talking about culture, teenage challenges. All right.
Right.
So here we are. So here we are having this question for you, Tao. Are you fearful or fearless? Do you understand the question?
Understand.
You don't? Okay,
Yes.
the question is are you fearful or fearless? Which means are you a person that is afraid like shaky or are you a person that does not feel are you a person that doesn't feel like afraid about something or about what is going to happen?
Yeah.
Fearful, look at here, fearful, like you are a person that feels afraid of something. Fearless, okay, fearless, okay, is the condition of not being afraid. Do you understand that part?
Yes.
Okay, so we are having this exercise. So we are having this one, and we are going to choose the correct answer based on your opinion. That's about you, all right? Are
Right.
you reading in bed and you hear a strange noise outside? Then
No.
do you carry on reading? Or B, that is A, the number one. B, hide under the bed covers and try to ignore it. What do you do?
Uh, reading. I think it's B.
What do you do? You be? Oh my God. Okay, so you hide under the bed and cover
Yeah.
and try to ignore it. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me see. Number two. Number two. Give me just 1 second.
A friend suggests going on a really tall and fast roller coaster. Do you A, agree to go? B, refuse to go because it's so scary.
Okay, so let's do something, Tao. Give me 1 second, please. Just 1 second, real quick. Hello, can you hear me? I'm back.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, Tao. So can you please say it again, number two?
A friend suggests going on a really tall and fast roller coaster. Do you agree to go or refuse to go because it's too scary?
Okay, so which one do you think is which one do you think you will do? Agree to go or refuse to go because it's too scary?
I think B.
B, you refuse to go, so scary.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Let me see. Um, Number four, somebody. Let me see. I know. I'm sorry. It's number three. I'm sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
you have to read a test out to. You have to read the test out to your class. How do you feel? Okay, number one, A, fine. I don't mind reading to my class. B, terrible. I can't help feeling really nervous. I can't. So what's gonna be the most convenient option for you?
R is A.
A, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, can you read it?
Hi, I don't mind reading to my class.
Okay, I don't mind reading to my class. So I would like to do something, Tao. I would like to
Yeah.
help you. I would like to help you with the neutralization. Like, read that part again. Number three, that the answer A in number three,
Yes. Uh,
fine.
fine. I don't mind reading to my class.
Okay, I like you to do it this way. I would like you to do it this way. Like living the language, like acting. Like, fine, I don't mind reading to my class. Do it this way. Let me see how you do it.
Fine. I don't mind reading to my class.
Wow. It was so natural. Perfect. Good. You see the difference? Like, it's
Yeah.
not the same when you use the language, all right? It's not the same when you use the language, uh, like when you are live in the language. So compare the difference. Fine, I don't mind reading to my class. But when you say, fine, I don't mind reading to my class, it's like you got energy.
Yeah.
Well done. Good job. So let's continue with number four.
Somebody offered to take you exploring in an underground cave. Do you decide to go or say no? Because you can ans- because you can stand being in small
Spaces.
spaces.
In your opinion, what would you do?
Mm, I choose B. Say,
Hmm,
uh, say no because you can't understand being in a small space.
small spaces.
Yes, small spaces.
Okay, so I got number five for you. Number five. Okay, you get an invitation to party from someone you don't know very well. Do you A, accept the invitation and look forward to meet some new people, or B, pretend to be busy?
Mm,
So there you can be honest. Don't worry. You can be honest. Don't worry.
I will pretend to the busy to be busy.
Pretend to be busy. Okay, no problem. Very good. So let's continue with the next one. So here we are going to look at your answers and then count the A's and B's you are furthest, mostly, okay, or maybe fearful, okay? Mostly A's
Yes,
and mostly B's, okay? So let me
yes.
see. Let's just compare what are your A's. So how
Uh,
many A's do you have?
uh,
And how many B's do you have?
um,
I think you have more B's than A.
yes, more than ice.
I think you only have one B, one A, right? Or
Yes,
yeah. Okay, so let's continue. Good job, Tao. Perfect. So let's continue with the next one. So here there is a grammar that I want to just pretty much to refresh. So here we are talking about something that I think we saw this before in our last class, and we have been seeing this. So here we have the structure, the structure of the verb plus the infinitive form plus the ing form. And what is that we do here as we did before? Look at here. So we are going to learn when to put two verbs together. All right.
yes,
We're going to learn that when
right.
we put two verbs together, the second verb is usually in the infinitive or in the ing form. Can you please read that for me?
Uh, when we put two verbs together, the second verb is usually in a verb or the ing form.
Okay, perfect. Let me just show you some examples. What is the first example we're having here?
Uh, I
I
want to go home.
I want I want to go
I
home.
want to go home.
So here we are. Then this is the infinitive. What is the infinitive of that?
Uh, yes, go to go. Go
Okay,
to home. Yeah.
so to go. I want to go home. The infinitive is to go. Okay?
Yeah.
So we have the next one. Can you read the second?
Uh, John suggested playing chess.
John John suggested playing
John
chess.
suggested
Then
playing chess.
what is that? Is that infinitive or ing form? Tao.
Is an ing form.
That is correct. Well done. Very good job. Let's see the next one. Number no, the third one. British.
British teenagers like to watch TV, and British teenagers like watching TV.
Okay, here we have the two ways or the two structures we were talking
Yeah.
about before.
Or
This one, let me show you, Tao. Look at here. Can you see my cursor?
yes,
Okay, British teenagers like
like
to
to like to watch
watch
TV.
TV. To watch TV. Okay, so then you have an infinitive. But then we continue with the next one. British. Can you read it?
Teenager, British teenager like watching TV.
Okay, British teenagers like watching TV. And as you can see here, we have the ing. Then this way we can use it. You can use it, I'm sorry, to indicate, all right,
Right,
the present continuous, or like especially the ing in the structure. Clear with this part? So below Tao, we have a list of verbs, okay, that we can
yeah.
use. We can use with the ing. Okay, let me just show you. Can you you can use it with infinitive and ing. Can you start reading this for me? What is the first verb?
Mm, is agree.
Agree. Okay, and then you have,
Verb infinitive.
agree. After that you have offer.
And decide prefer prepare
Okay.
expect written for promise hope refuse manage seem mean want.
Let me see. Let's do something. I'm gonna help you with some pronunciation. Okay.
Yeah,
So the first one, let's repeat it together. I want you to repeat it after me just to make sure you are doing correct. Number one, agree.
agree,
Number two, offer.
offer,
Next one, decide.
the decide,
And the next one,
prepare,
then we have expect. What is the next one?
or expect,
Okay, expect. Fail.
fail, promise,
Is it gonna be promise or promise?
promise,
Promise. All right,
promise.
promise.
Yes,
So let's read it together. I am gonna help you so that you learned the right pronunciation. Number one, agree.
agree,
Number two, expect.
expect,
Okay, so let's continue. Next one, fail.
fail,
Fail.
fail,
Okay. What is the next one?
uh, promise,
Okay, look at here. So we are going in this sequence like
hope,
this, and then we come back to
uh,
this one. So then we have here
hope,
hope. Okay, and then
hope,
we have here
manage,
is manage or manage.
or manage,
Manage, that's right. Okay, then what is the next one?
it's mean,
Mean. So we now continue with the rest. Okay, we have offer. What is the synonym?
offer,
Offer, that's right. So we have promise.
yeah, prepare,
Well, actually, promise. Promise is like when you promise something, or maybe like your mother is going to promise to you, all right, a happy and nice birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue. So let's continue with the ing form. Can you help me?
Yeah. Avoid.
Avoid.
Can't avoid. Can't help. Can't
Okay.
stand. Phantom. Enjoy. Fancy. Feel like. Finish. Imagine.
Imagine.
Practice. Imagine. Practice. Practice. Don't mind. Success. Success.
Okay.
Yes. Finish.
Okay. So could you please read this one? You say like this one suggest,
Suggest. Suggest.
suggest, suggest.
Suggest. Suggest.
That's right.
Suggest.
So now let's see the verb plus the infinitive or the ing form. Okay. So the first one. What is the first one? Tao.
Begin.
I'm sorry.
Let's begin.
Oh you mean begin. All right.
Yes.
Okay. And then number two.
It continues.
It's gonna be continuous or continue.
Or continues.
Continue. All right.
Yes.
Continuous is a verbal tense. All right. So what is the next
Yes.
one, Tao?
Mm, hate.
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 And the next one,
It like.
like. And then what is the other one?
It's love.
Love. And then the next one,
It's prefer.
prefer.
Mm,
And what is the other
prefer.
one?
Last on start.
What is the next one? The last one.
The last on start.
Start. That is correct. Well done. Something we're gonna practice. Let's practice this conversation, this short fragment of a conversation. Can
Yeah.
you start with the number one? Look at here,
Mm,
like this is small bubble.
I promised to help her with her English. I promised to help her with her English.
Promised.
Promised to
Okay.
help her
Okay.
with her English.
That is correct. So what is the answer? The next one. I mean, what is the answer of the next one? I always.
First, I always spend an hour playing football after school.
Okay. Very good. So what about avoid? What can you tell me about avoid? And I mean, I always spend 1 hour. This part. Can you read this one?
Mm, I always I always spend 1 hour playing football after school.
That's right. I always spend 1 hour playing football after school. That is
Yeah.
correct. Well done. Okay. So clear
Yeah.
with this part, Tao? Are you clear? Did you understand that?
Yes.
Perfect. If there is something that you do not understand, you can tell me, teacher, I did not understand that. Can you please explain? And I will kindly help you. When there is
Yes.
something,
No, I understand.
okay, perfect. It makes me feel so happy.
Yes.
Okay, Tao, let's continue. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so look at here. So here what we are going to do, Tao, is to add these verbs to the correct group in, and then once we add, okay, these verbs in the correct group, then in the learn this box, okay, so we're gonna check that. You can either check this in a dictionary, so but we can consult it if you want. So let me show you these words. What is the first one?
It's avoid.
Avoid. And the next one?
Avoid. Uh, it expect.
Oh, expect. And the other one,
Fancy.
fancy. And the other one,
Hope.
sorry,
Uh, hope.
you say hot. Oh, hope. Yeah, got it. Hope. Okay, so very good.
So,
Let's continue here. Okay, let me just go back. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, so look at here. So we are having this grammar chart now. Can you see it well? Can you see my screen very well?
here I can see.
Okay, so look at here. So we are having the obviously the verbs that we discussed before about. So and like we said before, some verbs are followed by the infinitive, okay, with the to. Some verbs are followed by the infinitive of another verb. For example, could you please be so kind, Tao, and read this example?
Uh, uh, some verbs are followed by the infinitive or another verb. Some verbs pretending, pretending to be asleep.
Okay.
Here,
She's pretending to be asleep. Let me see. Now some verbs are followed by the ing form of another verb. Can you
here
please
is
read the Danish example?
then Danny suggested to rolling out tonight.
Okay, so that'll be like Danny. Okay, Danny
Here,
suggested.
suggested
Yeah. What
go
if
to
we do it? What if we do it this way, like more neutral? Like Danny suggested. So it's kind
Danny
of yeah. It's kind of like when you read it, like you go like like once like when you read it, instead of reading the word separate words one by one, you just go straight like Dennis suggested going out tonight, instead of like Janet suggested going out tonight. Just the whole sentence like Dennis suggested going out tonight. Understand?
yeah.
Okay, give it a try please.
Mm, Danny suggested going out tonight.
You see the difference? It's
Yes,
yeah, it's like a huge difference. All right, in terms of pronunciation. Okay, that's a huge
yes.
difference. Very good. So look at here. So we have the pretty much a basic structure like pretend and suggest. Yeah, like we have like the basic structures. Like we have the verb plus the infinitive, and here we have the opposite case. We have the verb plus ing form. So in the case of those, so we can say, for example, to pretend, and in the case of suggest, right, suggesting. So let me just show you something here, Tao.
Yes.
Okay, we are having this exercise. Let me see. We are going to complete the sentence using the infinitive or ing form of the verbs below. Let's see how you do this. Let's go ahead with the number one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. He, that's just an
Mm,
example. Yeah.
uh, he promised to send me a message as soon as he plan arrived.
All right. He
Yeah.
promised to send me a text message as soon as his plane arrived. That's
Yeah.
right. So let me see. Number two, if you suffer from claustrophobia, you can't stand in a in small spaces. What is it?
You can't stand being in small space.
Okay, very
It's
well done. Number three, Sam is very talkative. Sam is very talkative. Talkative, I'm sorry. She carries on.
uh, she carries on talking even when no one listens.
Let me see. So the first one was being, I'm in the second,
Is
talking,
talking. Yes.
talking even when no one is listening to her. Okay, she means that she talks too much. Okay, number four, Harry. Can you help me reading the next one?
Uh, Harry is very funny. He can have
Okay, what is it?
can have to make joke all the time.
Making
Making.
making jokes all
Yeah,
the times.
all the all the time.
Yeah, that's right, all the times. So let's continue with the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one, lion.
La, yeah, Lamb is working hard. He expect
His pets. In this case, his pets
passing all his exam in the summer
let me see,
to
to
pass.
pass. Yeah, because the in this case is going to be the use of the infinitive, like the to. So there are like two ways you can use it. The first one is like the ing or to pass, but based on look at there like the structure may indicate you what to place there, or to pass or being.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's continue the next one. Number six, I
I
don't really fancy, and then
mm, watching TV in this evening.
okay, watching TV.
In this evening.
Okay, watching TV in this evening. Very good.
This
So number
evening.
this evening,
And John is so mean. He refuses.
refused.
Mm,
Okay, jump is so mean. Continue.
uh, send
And
to he refuses sending me
that
one
one Europe.
euro for a
Well, okay,
coin.
so only one Europe. It was going to be only one Europe.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue. Next one, number eight.
My grandparents offered to buy me a computer, which was very generous of them.
Let's see. My grandparents offered to buy me a computer, which was very generous of them. That is right.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Number seven, we are going to do the following. We are going to complete the sentences now
Yeah.
using the infinitive or the ing form in true informations. What is that going to be? So here, for example, we have I usually avoid.
And I usually avoid uh, and verb ing.
So look at that. I usually avoid. What can you say from this one? Repeat it again, Tao.
I usually avoid with the ing form. And
I usually avoid.
I usually avoid.
Maybe you can say I usually avoid
Mm,
drinking strawberry juice or maybe something
uh,
because you're gonna
I
use the verb in yeah, I mean, you can use that. It depends, all right? It depends on the verb. There are some verbs that you're gonna use the ing. As I explained to you, do you remember the grammar?
yes.
The chart. So remember, there will be some verbs that you can use. For example, I usually avoid. For avoid, what is gonna be? To or ing?
First,
Infinitive or ing?
ing.
Ing. For example, you can say, I avoid drinking a strawberry juice. For example, all right? I know
Yeah.
you may like a strawberry, all right? Or I imagine you might like strawberries. But that's just an example, okay? So let's see
Yes.
number two or number one. Do you have any example for number one?
I really can't stand uh his 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 brother.
I really can't stand, okay?
Yes. I
Can you?
really can't stand his brother.
Okay, let's do something. What if we use the chat box? You can write on the chat. So this way I can see the sentences. Let's make it a little bit different. So let's go ahead with the number two. Here, okay, there you
Uh,
are. You have the number two. You can write. Let's use the chat. Remember to make the whole sentence to see what you do. Your level of composition. Okay. I really can't stand. I really can't stand his brother's behavior. Okay. His brother's behavior. Let me see. I think we're missing something because I don't see the either the infinitive or ing.
uh,
Uh, maybe I really can't. I really can't stand.
uh,
Let me see. It's kind of like we're missing something here. I really can't stand this. Okay, yeah, okay. I think it's gonna be like two for this one. I really can't stand. Let me see. I can really. I really can. No. Oh, you got a comma. Stand. I really can't
and his
stand.
verb verb ing form.
I really can't. Maybe comma. All right. I really can't stand. Okay. And after this, I really can't stand. So you can use for the next one, for the next clause.
Yeah.
I really can't stand
I really can't stand.
to. Okay. So it's gonna be in this one. So I really can't stand standing. That's gonna be ing.
Uh, I really can't stand.
Yeah, because let me tell you why. It's because there are some verbs like they use the ing. I'm gonna tell you the reason. I don't know if you see the verb in English, look forward. Do you know? Have you ever seen the verb in English, look forward,
Yes.
or the verb meeting? I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to meeting you tomorrow. So that is gonna be the case. So that in that case could be the ing. So let's then we can continue with the next one, number three.
Mm, I don't mind listening to music.
Well done. I don't mind listening to music. That's right.
Yes.
So let me
Mm.
see. Number four.
Is I spend lots of time uh mm, to play computer games.
I spend a lot of time
Playing computer games.
playing computer games. Fantastic. Very good. Next one. Number five. Let me see.
I really want
I really
uh,
want
to go shopping.
to go shopping. Could be. Yeah, because you have the two, the infinitive, and that's gonna be perfectly fine. That is very well. Great job.
Mm,
Yeah. So we have number six. I sometimes pretend
I sometimes pretend to reading book.
to read a book.
Yes,
To read a book. Okay.
reading book.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
to read a book.
to read a book. Yeah, that's gonna be the proper way. Number seven. I never
I never look forward to going swimming.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right. Let me see. I also you can use this one. I never look forward to. You can say maybe to meeting you. Why not? Or something like that. To meeting you today or something like this. Some that's gonna be very practical. So I often number
I
nine.
often I often decide to eating
I often decide to
out.
um I often
Yes,
decide to eat out.
yes.
Okay, so I never
I never agree. Um, I never agree to. Um,
so you have agree is been conjugated in present.
or never agree to go out other.
Yeah, I never agreed to go. I never agreed to go out with my friends today. For example, that could be a good example. So let's see here. We are having a speaking exercise. Okay, real quick. So let me ask you something. So I want you to read because we are running a little bit out of time. Can you read these three of your sentences?
Yes,
Only three?
yeah, yes, only three.
Yeah, tell me three of them. The ones that you did before.
mm,
Let's see.
uh,
I don't mind. Maybe you can use any of them. So you decide three of them.
uh, I I don't like reading book in in the evening.
Okay, you mentioned like or mine. I don't mind reading books. Is that what you said?
I don't my I don't like reading book in
Books.
uh, reading book
Okay.
in the evening.
In the evening. That is fine. That is correct. And another one.
Mm,
Let's see.
Ừm, I carry I carry I carry on going shopping.
Okay, I carry on. You mean carry on
Yes.
going shopping? Let me see. What if we use another one? All right, like maybe I really want, or any other,
I
or
I
maybe I usually avoid any of those ones.
I I can't have uh I can't have my fr- I spend lots of time to
Okay, it
reading book.
spends
Reading book.
reading books. I spend okay, or you can also say I spend more. I spend most of my time reading books, or something like that. I spent most of my time reading books. Okay,
So,
okay. Another one.
I
Maybe
never
maybe
I
with reading.
never
Okay,
we
I never.
I never agreed to go out with my friend in the weekend.
Okay, I never agreed going out, or to go out with my friends on the weekend.
Mm,
That's right.
yes.
Okay, perfect. Well done, Tal. You did it well. So
Yes.
then for the next class, can you tell me the last homework I gave you?
Mm, is agree offered this size
Okay,
group.
look at this. Let me see. I am gonna share to you my email so that you can send me your homework once you do it.
Yeah.
Okay, then you can send me the homework. Okay.
Yes.
So I gave you. Can you please tell me the last page I gave you?
Is there's
Yeah, the homework.
10, 11, and 12.
Okay, perfect. Sounds very good. So you can do 13. Like I think 30 is 13 this one. So you can
Yes.
do 13 and maybe 14. But what you're gonna do is to send me the picture to my email. You can send to this email, the one I just gave
Yes.
you, the picture, so
Okay.
I can check your homework.
Yes.
Anyway, Tal, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being so enthusiastic, and also for your effort. So
Yes.
send me the homework so I can check it, and then this way I can score your assignment. I hope you have a nice rest of the day, Tao. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you. Bye bye. See you in next class.
See you next class. Goodbye. All the best to you.
Yeah.
Let me see here.